Max Lank, Jesse, I am white, but why does it seem like almost every single white person talks about or has lower back pain? I don't understand. Amazing.
Beta back. Beta back. That's why.
No doubt about that.
Okay. I'm just not a fan of bottled water. But I'm doing it. No, James is telling me to drink tap water. Isn't that water from the ocean and they got all kind of stuff in it?
I can't believe. I mean, James is from here, but LA water is nasty.
I don't know how James can drink it.
Nasty. James loves it too. I mean, he's like straight from the tap, no matter where it
I
is.
know it. I'm like, what the?
Foul. I could do it in my hometown up north.
Right.
But when I moved down here and I tried the tap water, I spit it out.
Because you have all the homeless people, illegal alien, everybody peeing in the water and taking dumps in the water.
Yeah. Foul.
Enjoy your water, James.
Refill your cup.
Joe is out of Phoenix, Arizona. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. A group of stunned military officers didn't know where to look as a group of dancers twerked toward them during a celebration of a new Australian Navy ship. So they're celebrating this brand new Navy ship. Look what happened. They have no shame. And the men can't do anything about it. They're afraid to even say, what are these sluts doing on our Navy ship? A bunch of nasty, slutty female twerkers. This is what happens when the women take over. What they did up in Oregon area there is they started to open these nudie clubs, nude bars where men go and watch women dance naked. And we would hold rallies in front of the nudie bars, and we were chanting, "Can't get a date. Gotta pay to see naked women. Can't get a date." We were chanting that.
Amazing.
Amazing. And then the men were like showing up anyway. So what we started to do is take pictures of their cars and their license plates and things like that, and we would present them on my show. The men got angry, and that slowed it down. But we were able to get the bill passed. And it's on the books there in Grants Pass, Oregon. Marqueef, is that right? Is a first-time caller out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's go.
Marqueef, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, man, why you so much of a beta?
Of a what? A beta?
A beta?
Beta, Bell. Why you say I'm a beta?
Hey, Jesse, why you don't let anybody know the town you from in Alabama? Why do you always say a plantation in Alabama? You ashamed of where you from, brother?
I'm from a plantation. Who is this?
Hey. I introduced him to you. I told him he wouldn't believe the madness that you spread.
What do you mean?
When did you come up with this gimmick that you got here that's hot, that's trending? When did you come up with this gimmick?
What
it's
gimmick?
Hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that somebody with your background would fool and deceive the good people of this country.
What am I not telling the truth about?
Well, I mean, let me say this. It could be your truth.
What am I not telling the truth about?
Sir, you didn't hear me. I said I am not saying you're not telling your truth.
What is my truth when you say my truth? What do you mean? Give me an example.
Not all, but most blacks are bad. We're corrupt. We tear up America. That's all you ever say.
And that's not true?
Well, but sir, there are other people that contribute. Everybody, no man is good. Don't you say that?
Yes.
All is well.
Right.
So
That's right.
So why did you portray the last president as the best thing that happened?
You just mentioned about the blacks destroying America. I asked you if that's true.
No, it's not.
So the blacks are not destroying America?
No, they aren't.
Are they building?
They built this country.
Are they building?
Our ancestors built this country.
Are Black Americans building?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
Everywhere, Jess.
Like where?
Atlanta, Detroit, L.A., Chicago, New York, all over.
So you call destruction building?
Let me ask you this thing.
No. And then you can ask me. You can ask me. Hold on. I'm asking you. Are you call the destruction building?
No, that's not what I'm doing.
What are they building? In Atlanta, crime is through the roof like never before.
When is the last time you've been to Atlanta, Jesse Peterson?
Hold on a minute. In Atlanta, crime is worse than any other time in the history of America since the blacks have taken over.
How do you know that?
Because I report on it, I pay attention, we do investigations of it. It's out of control.
Where are you getting
But my point is, I want to know, what do you guys mean when you say the blacks are builders? They're destroying monuments and flags and statues. They're creating ghettos. They're killing one another. They're robbing and raping.
I got a question. I got a question then.
But answer this first, and then you can ask me the question.
Okay.
What are they building?
They're oppressed by the people who you glorify.
Are you? And who is that?
The people who enslaved people from the beginning and brought them here. Remember,
are you talking about the Arabs?
No, I'm talking about.
But it was the Arabs who brought the blacks.
Do you glorify the
It was the Arabs who brought the blacks here. FYI.
So let me ask you this.
No. Are you just talking about the Arabs?
No, I'm talking about who you glorify.
You said the ones that brought the blacks here. It was the Arabs.
I said we were brought here.
By the Arabs.
We were here.
Yeah, don't run. Don't run.
By the Arabs.
Let me ask you this.
No. Do you know that the Arabs brought the blacks here?
Do you know that?
Yes. Do you know that?
Who told you that?
A little reading, you will find out for yourself. In Mommy Africa, it was the blacks who sold the blacks to the Arabs, and the Arabs went around the world selling the blacks. You've been deceived.
So where did the English and the Dutch come in at?
I have no idea, and at this point, don't care.
Hold on. Let me ask you this then.
Yes,
Let me ask you this, because I know you're finna run. Is anything that the blacks
How can the blacks
done,
always say somebody finna run?
Hold on, sir. Is anything...
The blacks always say, don't run, because they know. Why do they say that? It's a part. They try to control you.
Intimidation.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're trying to control. Okay.
You ready, Mr. Peterson? Can I ask you one question?
Marqueef. Marqueef.
Listen, it's Marqueef. It's Marqueef.
Is your name Marqueef?
Respect people.
Is your name Marqueef?
Yeah.
So am I talking to because on my board it says Marqueef. And Marqueef, you haven't asked me a question or made a statement yet.
I asked you the question. I said, why are you so much of a beta male?
Oh, okay, yeah. And so are you saying I'm a beta male because I'm telling the truth about the blacks?
No.
Why am I a beta male?
Because of the way you think.
What do you mean?
You want to just single out black people? You can't talk about people for their own actions?
What color are the people and their actions today that are in the forefront of the news?
Everybody.
No. Hold on, buddy. I'm talking to Marqueef. Hold on. I don't know who you are, but hold on, all right? Marqueef. What color are the people that's bringing on the destruction?
I don't know.
You don't know what color they are?
It's not black. No, it's not.
Oh, you don't see black people burning and robbing and killing and stealing?
No, I've never seen it. Never.
Where you live?
I'm out here in Atlanta.
You don't have a iPhone or TV or anything?
I'm on the iPhone right now, sir.
So if you haven't seen who it is, how do you know I'm a beta about it?
Because you're going by what you see on TV.
Marqueef, how do you know I'm wrong if you haven't seen it?
How do you know that?
Hold on, I'm talking to Marqueef, man. Hold on.
I was just about to ask you that.
No, don't ask me his question, Marqueef. I want you to think for yourself. How do you know I'm wrong if you have not seen it?
Because you haven't even seen it, Jesse.
Marqueef, how do you know I'm wrong if you haven't seen it?
Jesse, you haven't seen it either.
You're not answering the question.
Hey, that's all I got to say, man.
With all respect,
All right,
Mr.
thank you.
Peterson, can I say?
Thank you for calling, Marqueef. Amazing. Joel, he black. He's one of the greatest teachers of dance on this side of heaven, and you won't have to be worried about the twerking stuff, all the slut making stuff that goes on. One of his goals is to make dancing decent again. Really. Ivan is out of Houston, Texas. Ivan, get it off your chest. You're on the air.
Jesse, yesterday I heard on your show that you said that black people are animals.
They act like animals.
Well, you said that today, but yesterday you said they are animals.
Well,
You
I
said
don't
that
remember
other
what
people
I
are
said
humans.
yesterday, but they do act like animals.
It's thoughts like that and concepts like that is what makes the police afraid of black people and dehumanize them to think that they could just kill them and it's no big deal. And then when the media picks it up,
Are the blacks resisting arrest with the cops?
yeah, but the white
Wait a minute. Are they burning and stealing and running from cops and carrying on? Are they doing those things?
yeah, that they are, but that's not
And
animal.
is that like an animal behavior?
That's like a afraid person, a scared person.
So you're saying that a scared person is destroying people's property, robbing and stealing and killing and resisting
Running-
arrest. That's a scared.
A scared person is running from the police and resisting arrest.
And why would they?
angry
Why
person-
would they be doing that?
Why are they afraid?
Yes.
Because they've seen on the news many times where the police are actually afraid themselves, and then they shoot a black person.
See,
And so that makes you scared.
so I'm glad that you called Ivan from Houston, Texas, because I want the world to see that black males are thinking just like black women. In the good
and I
old
want the world
days,
to-
in the good
and I
old
want the
days,
world to-
hold on
I
a
want
minute.
the world to see that
Hold
you
on,
are-
hold on. I'm gonna put him on hold because he's gonna try to talk over this. Don't hang up, Ivan. I want y'all to see that the black males are thinking like the black women, and they're encouraging black people to act like animals. In the good old days, the black male would correct the women and children. They would see that it's wrong to resist arrest. They would see that it's wrong to rob and steal and destroy other people's property, and they would correct it. But because the black males have the mindset of the black woman, they're calling good evil and evil good. They're part of the brainwashing. And that's what Irvin is demonstrating right now. So I want you to hear him demonstrating evil, presenting it as though it's a good, blaming other people for the bad behavior of the blacks. Go ahead, Irvin.
Did you know that the Constitution gives you the right to resist an unlawful arrest up to and including killing the officer? Did you know that?
If you're putting the cop's life at risk, what are they supposed to do?
Well, first of all, the cops signed up for it.
No, I asked you a question. What are they supposed to do if you're putting their lives at risk?
Well, they should read the employee handbook.
What should they do if you're putting their lives at risk?
I know that your opinion about black people comes from the black people that you know.
No, it's coming from the black people I'm seeing in the news. It comes from the black people I'm seeing in the media, the black people I'm seeing in government, the black people I'm seeing in schools, the black people I'm seeing everywhere else. It's not just coming from that at all.
It's coming from TV because it's obvious the way that
I had him on hold and he didn't know it.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, I believe that what I hear from you is a man who is barely literate. You can hardly pronounce words, and I could tell that you were raised by animal-type people.
In what way you see that I'm raised by animal-type people? In what way?
Because you could barely read, and then your mentality is kind of stupid.
In what way is it stupid?
Because you feel like if a person resists arrest, that they should get shot for it and killed.
No, they put their own lives at risk by resisting arrest.
Is it true?
It's
that
not
you
the
think that they
cop's
should get
fault.
shot?
It's not the
didn't say
cop.
that.
It's
You're
not.
not even
Hold
listening.
on, Ivan. It's not the cop fault that they put that the blacks are putting their own lives at
No, but it's
risk
the cop's fault for pulling
by
the trigger.
resisting.
But they pulled the trigger. And
Amazing. And what responsibility do the blacks have for resisting arrest?
George Floyd should have been using a counterfeit $20 bill. That's where their responsibility is.
Whose fault is it that George Floyd was resisting arrest?
It's not. It wasn't wrong.
Whose fault is it?
When you talk about fault, there has to be something wrong.
Whose fault is it that George Floyd was resisting arrest?
You are on.
You're not answering the question. Whose fault is it that George Floyd was resisting arrest?
George Floyd's fault.
Thank you, Irvin. Or Ivan, whatever your name is. See, folks, the adult black males are thinking just like the adult black females. And so there's no nothing to turn the blacks around back to righteousness because the whites are not going to do it. Back in a moment. Let me go to Jason out of Buffalo, New York. This should be interesting. Jason, you're on the air.
All right. My first question is, do you think that George Floyd deserved to die?
I think that George Floyd brought what he got upon himself. No one is to blame but George Floyd.
So you're saying he brought it on himself?
Yes.
So basically you're saying he deserved to die for...
He brought whatever he got, he brought it upon himself. He was an unemployed drug addict. And he has a prison record. And it has been reported that he had a phony $20 bill that he was trying to use in a store. He brought it upon himself. Derek, the officer is not responsible for it.
He's not responsible.
I just asked you a question, Jason. Do you have another one?
So you said the cop had nothing to do with his death. So the cop being his foot on his neck, obstructing his breathing, that didn't have nothing to do with it.
If you saw the real video, it wasn't on his neck. It was close to the neck, but it wasn't on the neck.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the exhaust from the car, that didn't have nothing to do with, like, with him being in that position on the ground.
He was high.
So you saying? So you think he would have died? Like, if
he was high. You keep asking me, so you're saying it all over again. Why? Why isn't it the same thing?
All right, I'm not gonna get nowhere with that.
Right. So move it forward. Not ask me to repeat the same thing over and over. Jennifer, Africa, Mama, Africa. I see angels.
You think? Do you think economic situations have anything to do with?
Not one iota. Because look at how fat the blacks are. They're not skinny little African blacks running around. They're fat Americans.
What do you mean how fat? Like this? So you saying this is?
They're not like little skinny Africans who you see their bones.
If they were like skinny Africans seeing like little bones, would that give you like you would have a little more?
That's not the case. I don't do ifs. If the fraud didn't have a glass ass, he wouldn't have broken when he jumped.
All right, so you just think it's like black people put themselves in that position?
Absolutely.
Like, there's no such thing as profiling or nothing like that. No.
It used to be. I don't think they do it anymore because the whites have been intimidated. So we need to bring back profiling.
When Nick and I went into Santa Monica last year during those riots, and they set an entire restaurant on fire.
The blacks?
Yeah. They were breaking into stores. But
these people know that, but they're in denial about it. I mean, everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Around the world.
Totally obvious.
But these people are in denial. They're looking at reality and denying it.
Yep.
They see angels.
Angels coming from Africa?
Yes.
You think the rest of the world have a negative or positive look on Black Lives Matter?
Total negative.
Totally negative. Where's your evidence?
If ever black people have revealed to the world who they are, they have done it now. They are doing it now. like never before in the history of America. Nobody like
How
black
long-
people now, man. Everybody afraid of y'all.
You saying everybody like so? with all them other
Mexicans don't
countries
like y'all.
that-
Japanese don't like you. Chinese don't like you. Even decent blacks in other parts of the world don't like you.
All right, so when everybody else,
This is not a movement.
like that,
This is a mob ripoff.
the changes that were implemented behind the movement, behind black people being killed, all those are bad.
What changes?
The chokehold, the putting the knee on the people back, profiling.
What? Awful. That's causing the blacks to go more so out of control. But let me ask, which are you most concerned about? The thugs that are running from the cops and getting killed or hurt, or the black on black crime throughout the country?
I would have to say kind of like both. I'm black for the last.
Which are you
thing I
most
wanna do.
concerned about? The few black thugs who are running from cops, or the many black people getting killed or robbed or raped by other blacks?
I would have to say that's a difficult question. So it's
Why
like,
that difficult? What the?
What is you saying? I mean, what you saying is like, do I fear for my life?
Jason, call me again. I got to take a break. 2 more hours to go. Manhood hours coming up. Hake is coming in with the hate news. Not the fake news, but the hate news. 2 more hours to go. Back in a moment. I got to tell y'all this. I've gotten back into, now that the gym open here in L.A., I've been working out like almost every day. But I really enjoy working out. I've been like that all my life, really. It's nothing like, I don't understand why people don't work out. Why would you just sit around and let your body get old and flabby and disappear? Then you're walking all hunchback and crazy looking. It ain't easy being beautiful. My neck is sore from putting that bar doing the squat. You ever had that?
Yeah, definitely, because I hit the weights so hard.
If it's only happening on one platform,
Right.
it's likely the platform's fault, or the platform is pulling shenanigans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Joel never had that problem.
You're mistaken.
Is this your first answer? Okay. How did you find us?
Seeing you around online and from my friend.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he dragged us here. So,
Welcome. What's your name?
Chris,
Any questions, Chris, or disagreements, or anything I need to clear up?
not really any questions. I have a comment. I really love what you have to say about, I'm at a loss for words. Lost it. Anyway,
You smoke pot?
yeah. It's happened before. It's happened. Yeah.
How long have you been smoking pot?
Oh, since I was a child.
And how old are you now?
29 almost.
And you're still smoking it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And do you want to stop, or are you okay with it?
I'd rather quit smoking cigarettes.
Than pot.
Yeah.
So you smoke cigarette and pot
Yes.
at the same time? Like this.
Savage. Savage. Beta. Savage. Savage. Beta.
Savage. 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 Savage.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Beta. Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Beta.
Savage. 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 Beta.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
So do you want to overcome smoking the pot? But I want you to know, inside of all of us, we have a teacher within. Is this your first time?
I guess this is my first time as well. Yes, I'm his twin brother, Michael.
And so, did you know he's been smoking pot?
We're in the same boat. We're twins.
So you've been smoking since 11 as well?
Basically, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you were to stop smoking pot, will he automatically stop?
No, that is not the case. No.
It's not, huh?
No.
And when you were dated, do you make him go somewhere and sit down? Do you make him get out of your life?
Not really. No. We've always had to share our whole lives, so it's not really like.
You had to share?
Yeah, like you're
shared
stuck.
A date?
Yeah, that's happened.
What the? Pass the mic. This is getting pretty deep.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the